Welcome on. So today I have come up with the topic simple interest. Let's start. So simple interest, we have a formula for simple interest, that is SI is equal to PNR by 100, where P is equal to principal, N is equal to number of terms, and R is equal to rate of interest. That is, for example, we say we are depositing an amount of 1000. Then 1000 is our principal and it is deposited for 2 years. Then number of terms is equal to 2 years. At the bank is giving us 12% simple interest. Then the rate of interest becomes 12%. Then simple interest SI for the whole 2 years is calculated as PNR by 100. That is 1000 into 2 into 12 by 100. Which is which gives us 240. Then our simple interest for the whole 2 years will be 240, and this 240 will be added to our amount. That is, after 2 years we'll get 1240 as our amount. We'll have 1240 as our amount. So this is how simple interest works. Okay, let's start solving the questions, then you'll understand more. Just remember this formula. SI is equal to PNR by 100, where P is equal to principal, that is the amount we deposits. N is equal to number of terms, that is for how long we are depositing. And R is equal to rate of interest. First question, at what rate percent per annum will a sum of money double in 8 years? Option A, 12.5%, option B, 13.5%, option C, 11.5%, option D, 14.5%. At what rate percent per annum will a sum of money double in 8 years? See, sum of money doubles in 8 years means the simple interest becomes equal to principal. That is, see, we are depositing 1000 rupees. Okay, at 25%, we're depositing 1000 rupees at 25% for 4 years. Then for the first year, the interest becomes 25% of 1000, which is equal to 250, and then again in the second year also we get 250, third year also we get 250, and fourth year also we get 250. So adding up all these, every year this 250 is again deposited with the amount we invested initially. Therefore, after first year the amount becomes 1000 plus 250, 1250. Then after second year it becomes 1500, then 1750, and then 2000. So in 4 years 1000 becomes 2000 at 25% rate of interest. So from this example, what we understand here is that we don't know the amount of money invested, but we know only the term, that is for how long we are investing, and we need to calculate the rate of interest. Therefore, sum of money doubles in 8 years means the simple interest becomes equal to principal in 8 years. That is, therefore, we can substitute P for SI in this formula. Therefore, SI is equal to PNR by 100, which means P is equal to P into N, we know 8 years. Therefore, P is equal to P into 8 into R by 100. P and P cancels. Then 1 is equal to 8R by 100. And R is equal to 100 by 8, which is equal to 12.5%. Therefore, the rate of interest is equal to 12.5%. That is the sum of money doubles in 8 years at 12.5%. Simple interest. the second question. A sum of money at simple interest amounts to 815 in 3 years and to 854 in 4 years. The sum is option A 650, option B 690, option C 698, option D 700. A sum of money at simple interest amounts to rupees 815 in 3 years and rupees 854 in 4 years. The sum is okay, the sum becomes 815 in 3 years and 854 in 4 years. Therefore, the interest for 1 year, how we can calculate? Take the difference of 854 and 815. It will give us the simple interest for 1 year, that is 39. Then for 4 years, how much the interest would have been? Then 39 into 4, which is equal to 156. That is, for 4 years, the simple interest will be 156 and the amount is 854, which means the principal is equal to 854 minus 156 is equal to 698. Now, third question. What annual installment will discharge a debt of 1092 due in 3 years at 12% simple interest? Option A rupees 325, option B rupees 545, option C rupees 560, and option D rupees 550. What annual installment will discharge a debt of 1092 due in 3 years at 12% simple interest? Let each installment be X. Then for the first year, the installment will be X and it is there for 2 years. Its interest will be there for 2 years. Therefore, the first year's installment with interest will be X plus X into 12 into 2 by 100. Then similarly for the second year, again we have an installment of X and then its interest will be there for 1 year. Then X plus X into 12 into 1 by 100. Then third year we only have the installment because after 3 years the due is over. Therefore, there is no interest for the third installment. Then, and we know that after 3 years the due is over and the debt was 1092. Therefore, adding up all these, we can equate this to 1092. That is, we get the debt as X plus X into 12 into 2 by 100 plus X plus X into 12 by 100 plus X, and this is equal to 1092. Therefore, X plus X plus X 3X, then X into 24 by 100, this gives us X into 24 by 100, and this gives us X into 12 by 100 is equal to 1092. Solving this, we get as 336x is equal to 1,09,200, and we get as x is equal to 325. Therefore, each installment will be rupees 325. Now the fourth question. A man took loan from a bank at the rate of 12% per annum simple interest. After 3 years, he had to pay rupees 5,400 interest only for the period. The principal amount borrowed by him was option A 2,000, option B 10,000, option C 15,000, option D 20,000. A man took a loan from a bank at the rate of 12% per annum simple interest. After 3 years, he had to pay rupees 5,400 interest only for the period. The principal amount borrowed by him was. So what is the rate of interest? 12%, and the term is, number of terms is 3 years, and the interest was 5,400. Then it's obviously we're given all the data: rate of interest, number of terms, and the simple interest. Then we can calculate principal using the formula, that is SI is equal to PNR by 100. So substitute 5,400 for SI, N is equal to 3, and R is equal to 12. Therefore 5,400 is equal to P into 12 into 3 by 100, and P is equal to 5,400 into 100 by 36, that is 15,000. That is C. 5,400 into 100 by 36, that is 36 is 2 into 18, 54 is 3 into 18, therefore 18 and 18 cancels, therefore 300 into 100 by 2, which gives us 15,000. Let's go to the fifth question. In how many years will a sum of rupees 800 at 10% per annum compounded semi-annually become 926.10? Option A 1.5, option B 2.5, option C 3.5, option D 4.5. In how many years will a sum of rupees 800 at 10% per annum compounded semi-annually become rupees 926.10? Actually, this is a compound interest question, but let's see how to solve it. So let the time be n years. Yeah, we need to calculate that in how many years this will become, this amount will become 926.10 at 10% per annum. Sorry, and it is compounded semi-annually. So actually we have an equation for compound interest, that is with the compound interest, the amount is equal to, the final amount is equal to principal into 1 plus r by 100 whole raised to n, but when it is compounded annually. But here it is compounded semi-annually. So how we do? We take the half of the interest rate per annum, that is 5, and the equation becomes 800 into 1 plus 5 by 100 whole raised to 2n, and which gives us the final amount. Therefore 1 plus 5 by 100 whole raised to 2n is equal to 9261 divided by 8000. That is, we are just multiplying, we are first dividing 926.1 by 800, then multiplying it by 10 by 10. Therefore we get 1 plus 5 by 100 whole raised to 2n is equal to 9261 by 8000. That is, this is 100 plus 5, 105 by 100 whole raised to 2n. 105 by 100 is 21 by 20. Therefore 21 by 20 whole raised to 2n is equal to, this is 9261 by 8000. 8000 is 20 cube, 9261 is 21 cube. Therefore 21 by 20 whole raised to 2n is equal to 21 by 20 cube. Therefore, from this we can equate 2n to 3, that is 2n is equal to 3, therefore n is equal to 3 by 2 or 1.5 years. Hope this session was very helpful. If you have any doubt, please feel free to ask it in the comment section, and please let me know the feedback. And if you like my class, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.